What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman, the third of GBP Daily, and thank you for tuning in to the Rob Westerman Show. You can find me all over social media at GBP Daily, and if you are not already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Throw a like on the video, throw a comment down. Let's get chatting some Packers. It really helps me and helps the YouTube channel be seen across YouTube. It is Thursday, September 5th, which means we are just one day away from Packers Eagles down in Brazil. Tomorrow night, 7:15. It is starting to get real, folks. I am absolutely so excited. We're finally got Packers football back just about. Before then, we got Chiefs Ravens tonight. That should be a great game to kick off the season. So, yeah, Packers football almost here. NFL football is officially back today. Packers, speaking of, landed in Brazil yesterday. Same goes for the Eagles. And although Coach did not reveal his exact plans for the team today, I'm sure it'll include some team meetings, possibly a walkthrough, maybe at the stadium or the training facilities they will be at down in Brazil. And then, yeah, tomorrow's game day. So it's going to be a long wait tomorrow until 7:15. I can tell you that much. Well, we have got ourselves another Adam Schefter news drop at the least, or to him, probably most convenient time, which comes to no surprise whatsoever. Yeah, Alex, no audio on this one. YouTube is fine, though. I'll get it figured out. I'm not seeing anybody else have any issues if you're on GBP Daily Instagram. Could you let me know if you're hearing me? If not, I'll get something figured out. But anyways, Adam Schefter drops a news piece last night saying that the Sao Paulo police, the military police, is beefing up security for the game between the Packers and Eagles. Isaiah, thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. He says he can hear me, so I think we're good to go. Anyways, Adam Schefter dropping a big news article last night talking about the security being ramped up for the game and the locations, saying the military police will reinforce the number of personnel and have officers on the streets, trains, subway stations, hotels. Interesting. I don't, Shane, thank you. You can hear me. Carly, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. I don't think this article is any actual breaking news, in my opinion. It seems like normal precautions. It's the first, NFL game ever down in Brazil. But Adam Schefter is famous for dropping news bits just like this one at just the right time, of course. So I would not be reading too much into it, but you do you. You do you. Alex, it's okay. I closed the app and it fixed for me. Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm glad you can hear me. Joseph, hey guys, big Packer fan from New Zealand. What's going on, Joseph? Thanks for hopping in the chat. I appreciate you. So yeah, Adam Schefter dropping a big news bit last night, and I think it's kind of a little scare tactic, read my article type headline, which, whatever, more power to you. You got to do what you got to do, right? Okay, it is time. Let's hop over to the comment section. Thank you guys for joining me on this beautiful Thursday. We're game day eve morning, which is just absolutely glorious. So, how's everybody doing? Doing good. Omer over on YouTube. I'm pumped to see you back, my man. One more day until the Packers begin their 20-game win streak. Let's go. Morning, Rob. You are rocking Packers Nation once again. One more day. I can't wait to see this team hit the field. Oh, man, it's going to hit like nothing else tomorrow when the Packers social media account posts the team walking out of the tunnel, guys doing pregame warm-ups. It is going to be it's going to be great, and I cannot wait. Omer, hope you're having a great morning, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Isaiah over on Instagram, this is the year. I sure hope so. We've got the guys to do it. We got the coaching staff to do it. We've, of course, got the fan base behind us to support this team through and through. So, yeah, the schedule, though, this year, I believe, is the toughest in the entire league. So, we got our work cut out for us. And it's not going to be easy. This game tomorrow night's not going to be easy. Eagles are a good squad. They've got some superstars over there. So, Isaiah, I'm right there with you, my man. This is the year. That run D will get the acid test trying to contain Hurts and Barkley. Plus, Stokes and Nixon will get tested versus those receivers the Eagles have. Absolutely. They got some studs over there. A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, and the newly added Jahan Dotson, and then you got Dallas Goedert at tight end. We're going to have our hands full for sure. And like you said, Stokes especially, I think it's going to be tested quite a bit with Jair being on the other side. So, we'll see. I think Eric Stokes is kind of my under-the-radar player that is going to have himself a good game. So I'll go out and say it now. I'm going to call it Eric Stokes gets an interception tomorrow night. And, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think he's going to have a good game. So, Omer, appreciate you, man. King AJ, where have you been, my man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Even though with everybody being a good weapon for love, I still believe Watson is our X factor to open up the passing/run game. Need to get him going ASAP. I talked about this last night, King AJ. Could we do what we did against the Vikings a couple years back where we just ran a shot play to him to start the season, start the game, first play of the year? Of course, hoping this time he'll catch it. We can all remember that play, and I think if he catches that, our season goes very different. We ended up losing that game, which is tough, to the Vikes at home. And yeah, I say we do the same exact thing tomorrow night. Shot play, Christian Watson, first play. He's so fast. He's so, if he's healthy, he's one of the biggest playmakers in the league. And obviously the question is, can he stay healthy? So he hasn't missed a practice since back in May or June. He's made all the practices this offseason, all the practices during training camp. So far, so good. He's looking good. He's feeling good. He said so himself just the other day. So, yep, I think Christian Watson is the X factor. You see how different our offense is when he's healthy and he's playing. So, hopefully tomorrow night we can get him going early and often. So, King AJ, good to have you back, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well, and I appreciate you tuning in. What else we got? Sam. Let me take this banner down here. There we go. Sam, how can't believe it's already just about game day. What do I need to do to get a Packers win to kick off the weekend? Well, Sam, I'm not sure that we've got any control, unfortunately, over what's going to happen tomorrow night. But I'm going to be hanging out, watching the game, and just soaking it all in. It's been a long 8-9 months waiting for this to get here. And so hopefully they will not let us down. So it'll be a tough matchup. Eagles are good. So it's going to be a fun one. Marcus, got a fantasy question for you. Always love me some fantasy questions. Jaden Reed or Dontavian Wicks, which one do I start? Well, Marcus, I'm hoping they're not your wide receiver one options. As much as I would love to tell you that, one or both of those guys are going to go off all year long. There's so many weapons that sure, one of them could have a 100+ one touchdown, 10 catch game. But with how many weapons we have, doing that game in and game out, I think is pretty, non-realistic. So, but if I had to choose between Jaden Reed or Dontavian Wicks for tomorrow night, give me Jaden Reed. So, Jaden Reed's somebody that hasn't been talked about a whole lot during training camp, and that's not to his own discredit. It's just there's simply so many weapons, and he's been doing good. But a lot of headlines going on this past training camp for Jaden Reed to not really get the love that he needs or he deserves. We had the Jordan Love contract situation early on in camp. We had a few injuries to the rookies. A lot of stuff going on. Tucker Kraft missing time with the pec. The offensive line was a huge talking point. The running backs, of course, A.J. Dillon in the middle of that whole scrum, which, as all of you know, he is now out he is on season-ending IR. Tough to see. But, yeah, we've got ourselves a squad, and I think Jaden Reed's going to have a good year. So, be damned. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go, my man. Thanks for hopping in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're having yourself a good Wednesday morning. Omer, worried Tucker Kraft will be okay to go on Friday. Mosby wouldn't have gotten a lot of snaps. We are okay without him, I think. Lloyd doesn't go. Merriweather likely a call-up. Long as Wilson is good to go, we are okay. Yep. To kind of round that up, Tucker Kraft is limited or was limited in practice, and I'm sure he'll be on the injury report as probably questionable. I think he plays. I think the only one that really has any threat to not play is Marshawn Lloyd, who has been dealing with a hamstring injury. So, but Marshawn did practice earlier this week, and then he on Wednesday did not practice, or on Tuesday, excuse me, did not practice. So we'll see. If I had to bet right now, I would say Marshawn Lloyd probably won't go. And like Omer is saying here, Merriweather, the running back from the practice squad, will probably get called up. And Emmanuel Wilson was limited in practice the other day as well. I think he's going to be okay. So, yeah, the only questionable guy that I'm thinking may or may not play is Marshawn Lloyd. And if I had to guess, with it being that hamstring injury, I think the Packers are going to, be on the side of caution here and probably hold him out. Unless for some reason he's feeling good, looking good. That'd be great. Can't wait to see Marshawn Lloyd out there whenever we do. So, Omer, appreciate you, man. Emily, I'm heading up to the Packers-Dolphins game on Thanksgiving. Anything I should know about heading into the game? First time for my family and I. Emily, I will also be at the Packers-Dolphins game. I'm absolutely pumped to be spending Thanksgiving at Lambeau Field against the Dolphins, who are going to be good this year. And their offense is just, we've all seen it last year, year before. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Odell Beckham Jr. will probably be healthy by that point in the season. Davon Achane, Raheem Mostert, and then you got Tua, who just signed a contract extension this offseason shortly after Jordan did, or maybe right before Jordan. I can't remember. I think it was right before Jordan did, for a little less than Jordan ended up signing for. But yeah, anything I should know about heading into the game? Emily asks. Well, you got to go to tailgate for sure. Go to lot 1, go to any lot really, and I'm sure everybody there will welcome you with open arms as long as you're wearing your Packers gear. And even if you're not, everybody's so friendly. Gates open 2 hours before kickoff, and yeah, get into Lambeau, soak it all in, and just enjoy it. It's gonna be a fun one. Thanksgiving night at Lambeau. I think that has only happened one other time at Lambeau, and that was the night Bart Starr was inducted into the Packers Hall of Fame. So, yeah, they honored Bart Starr. We ended up losing that game to the Bears, unfortunately. But enjoy it. I'm excited to be up there as well. And it should be a good one. Hopefully at that point we're both, hopefully the Packers are 13-0. I think it's week 13, if I remember correctly. But yeah, enjoy it. Make sure to hit up 1919 while you're up in Green Bay. That's the restaurant inside Lambeau Field. Great food, great drinks. Hit up the pancake place for breakfast. Head through the pro shop. Spend more money than what you probably should. All the fun things. Another spot to head into when you're in Green Bay is Card and Coin. Card and Coin is a small little shop. They've got a bunch of Packers random stuff. It's pretty cool. It's only a couple blocks from Lambeau, so check out Card and Coin if you are ever up in Green Bay. So appreciate the question, Emily. Hope you have a great time up in Lambeau for the Thanksgiving night game against the Dolphins. Maybe I'll run into you. Who knows? Tim, hello from Germany. Tim, hello from the United States. Hope you're having a great Thursday morning. Omer, light practice today after the long flight, I'm sure. I would imagine so. Yeah, probably some sort of walkthrough at the training facility they'll be at. Maybe they head to the actual stadium, check it out, get a feel for everything. Yeah, which another kind of little tidbit about the stadium down in Sao Paulo is the grass they're using is the same grass. The field they're on will be the same type of grass / turf that the Eagles and Packers use in their own stadiums here in the States, which is even crazier because the Packers and Eagles are the only two teams in the entire NFL that have that type of field. So, was that why they were picked to go play down there? Probably not, but who knows? So, Isaac, Jeff Halfley, please play cover one and blitz the heck out of the Eagles. I would love me some cover one. I'd love me some blitzes early and often. Set the tone. Instead of that Joe Barry stuff where you're sitting back waiting for the offense to do what they're going to do and then you react. Let's do our thing and get after it from our end. So, Isaac, thanks for the question, man. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, folks. It is time for the fact of the day. And the fact of the day is brought to you by TickPick. They guarantee the lowest prices on Packers tickets. And even better, if you end up finding tickets that are somehow cheaper than what they have them at, TickPick will give you 110% of your money back. If you want $20 off your next ticket order, use the code Packers20 at checkout. For $20 off. Can only be used in the app, so be sure to download it. And then, grab some tickets. Use the code Packers20 for $20 off. TickPick. Check them out. Fact of the day. Packers legend Don Hutson led the NFL in receiving touchdowns 9 times during his 11-year career in the league. I will add that Don did finish with 99 touchdowns. 99 touchdown catches by the time he retired. And the record that he had with 99 touchdown receptions, that stood for more than 40 years, which is nuts. It's crazy to think about when you take into consideration how different the game was back then. Super physical. Passing game in that era was not what it was even in the 50s, 60s, heading into the 70s. And that record still held strong for that long. So when Don Hutson retired, he held a total of 18 NFL records. One of, if not the best Packer of all time that I feel like does not get talked about as much because of the era he played in and how long ago it was. But yeah, best receiver in Packers history, in my opinion, and one of the best Packers players ever, and one of the best NFL players ever. So, yes, Don Hutson led the NFL in receiving touchdowns 9 times during his 11-year career, and held that 99 touchdown reception record for almost 50 years, which is crazy. So, also big shout out to TickPick for partnering up with myself. I've used them. I would never promote something I'm not on board with 100% personally. So, download the app, use code Packers20 for $20 off your next order. Justin Noons on Facebook. Home greens tomorrow. Home greens. Yes, we are rocking the home greens, which is awesome. So the weather report is supposed to be sunny and 60s with the temperature expected to drop a few degrees around kickoff and into the game. So the weather and it being hot and us being in those home greens isn't going to be a problem. The Eagles are wearing black helmets, white jerseys, and I think black pants. So they were a little scared to do the whole green thing down there. And it's going to be a home game for us. So let's rock the home greens. Packer fans are going to show out. I just know it. Pretty pumped. So what else we got? Omer, wonder if it might come down to this new kicker. This should be a good battle. Might come down to the wire if the Eagles play as good as many of these so-called experts say they are. Yes, the popular narrative across the media is picking the Eagles to win, which, you know what? That's fine. We could fly under the radar. Underdog action a little bit. But it could come down to the wire, and it might come down to this new kicker in Braden Narveson. So he was talking yesterday, and he had said that he was asked if are you nervous or comfortable with the game possibly being in your hands as far as maybe having to hit a field goal late in the game? And he had said, I don't know if the exact quote, but something along the lines of, I'm in the wrong position if I wouldn't want the game to be in my hands. So I think he's more than comfortable, more than excited. He never missed an extra point during his college career. He went 6 for 7 in preseason. One of those makes was a 59-yarder, so he's got a leg. So, yeah, I'm excited. The players like him. Jair told Coach LaFleur he loves the dude. Jaden Reed came up behind Narveson during a locker room interview, saying, he is him, he is him. So it seems like the team is kind of rallying around him, and hopefully he can pull through for us tomorrow night. So, Omer, I hope it doesn't come down to the wire. I hope we're up by 30, but it probably will come down to the wire. Seems like every one of our games does. So, Omer, I thought it was us in greens and them in whites. The home team has their choice. I thought, Omer, yes, we are wearing greens, and the Eagles are in white. So the Eagles chose to be in white, and yes, we are wearing our home greens. So Justin over on Facebook, I've said it before, but I'm all in on Braden. I'm all in, baby. What other choice do I got, So I'm all in on Braden Narveson. I hope he comes through for us. So I am excited. Omer, a lot of hype over the kid, but got to remember he is a rookie, never missed an extra point in college, kicked a 59-yarder in preseason. This kid, yes, I completely agree. He is a rookie, so look out. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today as far as the show goes. But as you know, and as I always say, the content never stops. I'm always posting everything Packers related all day long on all social channels. So if you are not already, please follow at GBP Daily on all the socials: Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I'm everywhere. I am everywhere. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will be back at it again tomorrow on game day. So I look forward to seeing you all then. And until then, I will catch you guys later. Thank you.